Hello, YouTube. It's your boy YGO King of Scrubs here, and I guess this is it. Welcome to the final part of the final episode of Zero to Hero Season One. Um, not out, not much to say other than I had a ball doing this. I hope everybody has enjoyed it. I hope everybody, if they did play along and do this as well or build their deck from scratch, also enjoyed it. This has been one of the most fun things I've done in quite a while. We're going to go over my main deck that I played for the $200 prize tournament, my extra and my side this time. I know, a rare occasion where I do my sideboard. Um, I need to stop saying as much as I do. I say it a lot, and I've come to realize that. I also say but a lot. We're going to try and stop doing that. That's not good for speaking. So we're going to go over this stuff. I did not take first, unfortunately. That was a little disappointing. I did take second, which was a box and 15 OTS packs, which I did do okay with. I pulled a few things, but the main things that I got that I am excited and happy about from all the OTS packs I've won with this and everything were these two guys. Very pretty. Very excited about those. Uh, but yeah, let's go over the main deck to start off with. So pretty standard build, I think, truthfully, at this time. This series was incredibly easy for the first series because I had access to the anniversary collection. The next time I do this, it will probably be quite a bit harder, but I'm still looking forward to it. Uh, we're going to start off with, I played 3 Ponix. This card's kind of self-explanatory. He's recursion in and of himself, giving you a constant monster to have access to. He also searches for your spell and traps. Absolutely amazing. From there, we did play 3 Kieran. He can be used kind of as a disruption on your opponent's turn, a turn 0 starter, things like that. And then I also played 2 of the Sacred Fire King Garunix. Awesome card. Remember, it can't be ashed because it's destroying a card in deck, not sending a card. Then we are playing 3 Arvada. Yeah, Arvada. I got the name right this time, guys. I got the name right this time. Monster Negate, and there I go saying again. I need to stop that. We are playing 1 Barong and 1 Rangbalia. Barong is a constant search that you can keep bringing back. Searches for any Fire King card. Ugh. Sorry, guys. And then Rambalia or Rangbalia. I don't know if it's Ranbalia or Rangbalia, but we'll go with Rangbalia. Is a spell and trap negate. A lot of builds don't play this. I absolutely love it. It has won me a lot, but I also play against a lot of Runic and Labyrinth, as I'm sure you've seen my videos. From there, we do play our Dogmatica package, which is 1 Maximus and 1 Fleur de Lis. Those are the only monsters in that package. You kind of have to play the Fleur because if you draw the Maximus, I was playing 2 Maximus for a while, and you don't want to do that. The Fleur is better. From there, we move on to our hand drops, which are 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. This card doesn't really need any explaining. And then I was main decking 3 Droll and Mockbird. Excuse me, guys. I'm just having all kinds of trouble today, apparently. The Droll and Mockbird, phenomenal card in the main deck right now. We are in a Droll format. Everything adds 20 times. The only deck I was citing this out against was Labyrinth, which is supposed to be the best deck, but so many people are on different decks. But that does it for the monster lineup for the main deck. From there, we move on to the spells, which we played 2 Fire King Sanctuary. This card helps get to your island, which starts off your plays. Opening this card was fantastic for me. I keep opening this card and not having to search it with the Ponix, which absolutely love. Makes my life a lot easier. And then we did play 2 Fire King Island. From there, the last few Fire King cards we played is we main decked 1 Circle of the Fire King. I remember back in the day when this was a 3 of, and then we played 1 Fire King Skyburn. I feel like if Skyburn had been out when Fire Kings originally came out, this deck probably would have been the best deck in the game. This card has won me so many things and has helped me with so much. From there, we are on 2 Triple Tactics Talents. This was the last minute addition to the deck. Absolutely loved it. everybody's on hand traps. There's not a single deck that's not on heavy hand traps or set up a board where they have to use monster effects. So this always came up. Ugh, I'm stuttering today. Guys, there's a lot wrong with me. I don't know what's going on right now. After that, we are on 3 Nadir's Servant. I mean, this is kind of self-explanatory. It's your Dogmatica package, starts off your Maximus plays. It does conflict with the next card, which is 3 Pot of Prosperity. Ugh. I did get... Guys, I am sorry. I am talking way too fast. Let me slow down a little bit here. Breathe for a minute. My nose is a little stuffy. I'm sure you guys can hear that. So that's been a bit of an issue, and that's part of my problem here. I'm getting over a cold. But we were on 3 Pot of Prosperity. I did get my 3rd Ultra Rare, which I was super happy about. So I did have the matching set. It bothered me slightly, but I was still playing it. Then we played 1 Fire Formation, thinking I know a lot of people are on 2 of this or none of this. I would probably drop it, to be honest. I can't tell you how often I sided this card out. You just don't need it. And then we played 1 Called by the Grave. Pretty self-explanatory there. As long as it's legal, we're going to play it. Although I think that card needs banned. It's just a sacky one of, and I've seen so many games, including one by me. Just one because I drew the Called by, or my opponent drew the Called by. And then the last 3 cards in the main deck are 3 Infinite Impermanence, rounding out our hand traps and also acting as a trap card, because a lot of people, I can't tell you how many times I've seen people not set this card because they think of it more as a hand trap. Set this card, guys. Like, geez. That'll do it for the main deck. It is exactly 40 cards. From there, we'll go on to the extra deck. The extra deck's nothing special. I played 1 Intis, 1 Garura, and 1 Titaniclad for my fusion lineup. I've seen some people trying to tech in like Super Poly into their sideboard and playing a lot more fusions than this, but I don't think you need to. Each of these fusions are just to dump off Nadir Servant or dump off of Maximus. From there, we did play the 1 of Link Karibo. This card is spiked so much, it's $4 for a common now, which is absolutely insane. Then we did play the 1 IP Masquerena, and then 1 Tri-Brigade Fairjeet. We're going to stack these up here. I don't know why I'm spreading them out like that. 1 Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf. The Fairjeet's also another target for Maximus. The Sunlight Wolf is one of the few monsters we actually go into, although I have only gone into it once in the entire time of playing the deck. A card we do make quite often is Hita, the Fire Charmer Ablaze. Love this card. Everybody's on Ash. There's not a single deck not playing it. You already know we didn't pull the SP, so we're playing the Unicorn. If we had pulled the SP, I would have played it over the Unicorn, but the Unicorn still works for us budget players. Hopefully you guys have yours. I do own an SP. You all watched me pull it, but for the case of this series where we were basically starting from scratch, this is what I had. We did play 1 Tri-Brigade Shureg, the Omen, part of the Nadir Servant and Maximus combo, and then we are playing 1 Tri-Brigade Arms Buckfata. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. I am not going to try and pronounce that, guys. You already know I'm not good at names, but he helps you a lot of times. If you draw the Maximus, you can dump him off of Nadir's Servant and then still get the dump of your Garura. After that, we were on 1 Dingirsu. Phenomenal card came up a lot for me, and then we were on 2 of the Garunix Phoenix form. Card is broken. Like, if the only way they could have made it more broken is by making his pop for spells and traps a quick effect. Other than that, they did everything right with this card. It's well balanced. It helps with going second or can be played going first. And then the final card we played was 1 Typhon. I have never gone into this card, but it's nice to have the option for. But that'll do it for the extra deck. Let's move on to the sideboard here. Hold on a minute. For the sideboard, we were playing 3 Nibiru. This was my only monster that I was siding. I did side this in quite a bit, but never really got to use it, unfortunately. I think I only used it twice, and one of those times it got negated. I was just using it to bait out a negate. From there, we did play a second Fire King Skyburn. I cited this in a lot. It's good for going first or going second. Then we had the double Lightning Storm, which was nice to have for the tournament. I thought I was going to go into this tournament with only one Lightning Storm, but ended up having two, which is absolutely phenomenal. We did play the Dark Ruler No More. This card is not good in this current format. I didn't cite it in a single time. It just wasted space. I'm probably going to switch these out. I don't know if I'm going to still be on the deck for a little while after the series or what I'm going to be playing. I've been tinkering with a few things, and I'm thinking about playing a few other budget decks just to show them off a little bit. But if I do keep playing this card will be switched out. From there, we have our mismatch set of evenly matched because I didn't pull any matching ones, unfortunately. This card got cited in a lot, actually. Was super happy about it. Having three of it was phenomenal. I remember when I was just citing in one and felt like I was just luck sacking people. Thankfully, we did get the other ones, which ended up working out. And then the final card we cited in was Solemn Judgment. This card also got cited in a crap ton. Great for when you're going first. So many people on Evenly Match and Board Breakers citing in. Don't know why. Like I said, Dark Ruler No More was completely useless to me throughout most of the tournament. But not much I would change about the deck. Maybe a little bit of the side deck and the extra deck if I wasn't on a budget for the series. Other than that, it's a great deck. You'll definitely be able to win locals. Heck, you could probably even take this to a regionals and do pretty well. Hopefully everybody's had as good luck as I did on their pools, if not better. Hopefully some of you pulled the SP Little Knight if you were doing the series alongside me and got to be in it or got to do it alongside me. Freaking... I keep saying and I really, really need to stop that. I don't know what the next, I guess, adventure would be. I kind of want to play Unchained again, but, oh, I hit the camera. Getting a Soul Hunter has proved to be nigh impossible. After that decision of I can't get that, I really wanted to build TGs. TGs have been nigh impossible to find all the things for because nobody has any of the old TG cards. Focus. Did it focus? Not really, but that's okay. So I might do a Sword Soul or Punk challenge, not sure which. I've been tinkering around with Sylvan Punk, but we'll find out from there. Until then, guys, remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below on how bad I'm doing.